Alright, we are back, and I've got my energy twister slash slow time Delsere build on, testing that out, seeing how well that compares to Firebirds and Typhon. So it's basically a channeling build. I just channel this. There's a couple different ways to play it, but this apparently is going to be the best. I channel Arcane Torment, and when I channel Arcane Torment, my Etch Citadel creates many energy twisters. And I got a whole bunch of items on that boost up energy twister. This boosts up energy twister. This also boosts up energy twister. And in my Dube QB, this also boosts up energy twister. The other way you can play slow time that I also enjoy actually a little bit more is with Arcane Orb. My problem with Arcane Orb is that while energy twister has 4 items, actually technically 5 items that can boost it up, Arcane Orb only has 4. It doesn't have one in the armor here, so that makes Arcane Orb slightly less powerful, even though Arcane Orb I think does a little more damage than Energy Twister. And I might give Arcane Orb a try at some point. I think I got in fact, I don't even think it has that many items that boost it up. It's got 2 weapons. Yeah, it's got 2 weapons, an offhand, but nothing for the in the armor section. So you would have to have something in your armor section. You could only do something like, you couldn't even do a Orc's Crown with it, because gems don't get boosted up. So you could have Crown of the Primus maybe, and maybe something else for, maybe you could go Captain Crimson. I'm not sure. Andariel's Visage for extra damage. But either way, there's nothing that's going to give you an extra 300% for Arcane Orb. But Arcane Orb is fun. I did play that a few seasons ago before they made this change here. This used to boost up all of your skills by a certain percentage. Then they switched it over to, for some reason, to just Energy Twister, and that was too bad. I don't know why they did that, but took away a lot of variety. I don't get Blizzard sometimes. They just make decisions that to me just kind of dumb. So, anyways, back to our story. The standard Halo of Carini. I played this earlier in the season here and didn't do so well. Let's go to Delsere. I only got up to about 108. But I wasn't playing the build as well. I didn't have it set up as well as what I could have had it. I was using Compass Rose Traveler's Pledge, so I've since switched that over to Squirt's Necklace and Convention of the Elements. And oh yeah, I got rid of this legendary gem, the Gogok. I've got Bane of the Trapped there instead, and I got rid of Captain Crimson, which you might think would be a good fit with this build, but when I looked at my off-season build, I didn't have this. Instead, I had the belt that reduces the casting cost of channeled skills, and slow time gains the effect of every rune. So I'm guessing that's a better choice for this build. So I'm gonna give it a shot and see how I do. Oh yeah, and I have Astral Presence here because I was running out of mana, which screws up the whole channeling aspect of it. So I had to have this, but by having the belt that reduces the casting cost of my channeling skills, I shouldn't need this anymore. So this I went in place with unwavering will. As long as I'm standing still. I could switch that to something else if I thought I needed to. I don't know if, I think I got elemental exposure. I got lightning, fire, arcane. And my weapon is cold. I could switch that over. Might even be worth it, but I'd only be going from 10% damage to 20% damage. I'd lose the bonus to armor and resist all. I've had mixed results with Unwavering Will. It just depends on whether I got to move or not. And if it seems like I've got to move a lot when I'm playing and I can't keep the Unwavering Will bonus, then I'll switch over to elemental exposure. And these shards. I don't know. I would really like to play with builds like this where you can just kill trash as you go, but so far the only build that I have like that is Firebirds, where I can just kill things as I go. What am I looking at? Where's the other one? Oh yeah, this one. So the Ring of Fire after killing 100 enemies, and this one after creating a pool of blood. You gotta be able to time it well. You gotta be able to time when you get those things, and then the enemy has to actually be standing in them. I don't know. I've had mixed results with these types of things. I do like the Ring of Fire aspect, but I seem to do better with the increased movement speed, getting to that next elite or that next pylon as fast as possible. The movement speed, and then, you know, if you've got multiple enemies, that's the only bad thing about these, is that if you've only got one enemy in the area, then this is actually going to hurt you. We'll see. I'm gonna try them both, but for now I'm just gonna go with the Shard of Hatred for the increased movement speed, and for the weapon, same thing with the weapon. I'd like to have this something like this, but I found with slow time, I don't cast this often enough to be able to put up enough of them to kill enemies as I go. So, you know, maybe if I could get a good map and pool them all together and kill 100 of them or 50 of them, whatever, then maybe this would work out. But at this one here,
should I find some new attire? These old things are becoming so small.
First of all, I don't got a poison weapon or any poison attack, so I really can't even use this. I got no pets, so I'm just going with the critical hit one. I don't have one for arcane, so this is kind of the same deal like with Firebirds, where I don't have an ancient legendary weapon, and I don't have a shard that boosts up the correct damage type. Okay, static elemental bonus. She's got Oculus. Weird word. So I'm just gonna see where I stand. I did a 108. I'm gonna try a 110. This requires a little bit of kind of a. You gotta play accurately with this build. You gotta cast your energy twisters in the right spots. So this way I do not run out of any arcane power. I think I set up all of my stuff pretty well. Arcane. I do got a primal one of this, which it's not that bad. It's not that great. Not that bad. I had a better version of this, but for some reason I messed up when I went to go switch out the abilities. Yeah. I don't know if I still got it or not. I had a bonus to energy twister there, but instead of switching out the movement speed, I switched out the energy twister. I must have clicked the wrong one by accident, so I'm losing that, what could have been 3.3% immobilize on hit. So now instead I've got the bonus to fire resistance, which kind of sucks, but... And maybe that's the other thing that I don't really know if this gem here is going to work, this shard is going to work out, because I don't have any way to really incapacitate enemies other than her. So... could use this, and I might try this gem instead, because my weapon is cold based, so I believe that causes that to activate. So I'd have a 50% chance to freeze enemies. Cold skill damage is increased to frozen targets by 20%. So I don't know if I'll need it. My critical hit chance is still 25%, so that attack speed might come in more handy. Which one has she got? She's got increase attack speed, but it's poison skills. Alright, let's just try it and see what happens. I gotta get used to this build again. It's a little tricky to play. I'll just go with a 110 for now and work my way up. See how it goes. I got 8 keystones. Here we go.
Prove yourself worthy your birth.
It was tricky. It was tricky getting used to this.
Your rage awaits.
Feels like I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Why?
Didn't see that, Lyman?
Alright, something's going on here. I don't get something set up correctly or something.
Your defenses are nothing. Need more time. If only they could see me now. If only they could see me now. Still waiting.
I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to stand still like that.
I'm badly wounded.
Get it. I don't get it. I don't know why I'm so vulnerable.
Your defenses are nothing.
I shouldn't be any more vulnerable than I am. With any of my other builds.
I'm so good, I astound myself. I need healing. How does that feel?
I don't get it. I don't know why I'm taking all that much damage. Oh, wait, maybe I need the other legendary gem. That's probably what it is. probably need esoteric alteration. That's probably what'll do it. I'm just not doing the kind of damage I would like to be doing.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Found another little tidbit I can do.
Not ready yet. How does that feel? Warming up. I'm so good, I astound myself.
Got something. We got something. Where is it? Why is that not casting? With the ancient legendary set, the Legacy of Dreams build, which is almost exactly like this, you only cast your arcane torrents to. That's the only way you bring up your energy twisters. But here, I don't have to do that. And the reason why is because with the Legacy of Dreams version, you've got on the Aquila Cuirass. So you don't want your arcane power to fall below 90%. You'll lose your 50% bonus. So you only cast arcane torrent. But here I don't have that. So I can put up these energy twisters. I can be channeling arcane torrent, and at the same time be casting these simultaneously. And I don't think I lose my channeling. You have to be careful. So by doing that, not only will I have more energy twisters in general for this, it's 147 for each inner twister I have out up to a maximum of 5. And they merge with 3 additional energy twisters. So not only will I get that bonus faster, but that means I can also cast my slow time more. I wasn't doing that before. So the slow time one, especially with this gem here, right? No, is it this one? No. Okay, I don't have it. So even so, I was only able to cast this occasionally. That has such a long cooldown time. But now, since I'm doing this, I can put up many.
Need more time.
Covering the whole area, rather than just have that one little area.
My name is Ash. When the if you have a gem.
But I'm not really sure why I was taking so much damage, unless it's just because I'm gonna need that unity. But I think the esoteric alteration would be a better choice than Molten Wildebeest here. For 55% non-physical damage reduction. Gem Fatal.
Done.
I need to go back.
Still though, it's just not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage. And maybe that's because I'm losing my squirty necklace damage bonus. I don't know.
Excellent.
Most impressive.
But I can think about the other legendary gem. Both of the other legendary gems, where maybe I can control better how many creatures I've killed.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
I already got an ancient legendary version of it. Wow, really? Off-season Delsere. Got Molten Wildebeest. I'm not sure now. Granted, I'm a lot higher level and stuff, but either way, I think I'm safe with trading in Molten Wildebeest for Esoteric. Obviously, just got to be careful for the physical damage. Still, seems like I'm missing something. I wasn't doing very much damage. Not nearly as much as what I would like to have been doing. But I think I've got enough life per hit. And I've got enough of a shield where I don't think I'll need this. Halo, Francis Folly, Energy Twister. I think I've got a better Energy Twister. Etch Sigil. No, I mean, I could use something other than that reduce all resource cost. I don't know. I'm perplexed. Let's try. But I deal 25% less damage. Ugh. This also is, obviously some less damage because, 15% less critical hit chance. Alright, let me not base it on that one rift yet. Let me do a couple more and see if I can make some improvements just with gameplay. I'm not going to make any changes yet. Except... I am going to switch out that Molten Wildebeest. That's the only change I'm going to make. I think with the extra life per hit I get from this, I think I'm going to be good with my recovery. All right, there we go. We'll try it again. Go up a little bit. How much did I do that in? 2 minutes. Let's just go up one. I'll go up. Let's just go up two. Here we go.
Brave the rift, and you will be well rewarded.
Not ready yet. Help me!
Where? Halo 3. Anytime. do that? Can I do that effectively?
Need more time.
Enemy, we have laid low.
If only they could see me now. I need arcane power. Not ready yet. I'm just warming up.
Alright, it's working out a little bit better.
Still waiting. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Much better.
Need more time. I'm unstoppable. Not ready yet.
I think I just might try that.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
great. That's definitely improvement. I might even seriously think about going back to that,
I am skilled at clarifying
creating a pool of
gems.
blood and the ring of fire, because by doing this, I can much more effectively control how many enemies I kill.
I need to go back.
Guess I'll be losing other stuff, but
Your trial is
I
complete.
become more powerful.
Don't be shy.
still looking for pants.
What a steal. Do
My
come back
bags are
again.
full.
I don't think I need any of that, but I'll put this. I don't think I'll ever need this, but you never know. Alright, I'll try this one. Critical hit 133, critical hit 142. Let's try that one. This one. So I'm gonna lose a lot of movement speed. But I'll be gaining damage against one elite. Gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to find a way to make sure I can keep track of how many I have killed. This will be helpful a little bit. I'll just have to make sure I'm keeping my cooldowns going. Oh yeah. Now that reminds me, let me get rid of this unwavering will. Go back to elemental exposure. I'm never standing still. There's just no point in having that. 25% less damage, but I think I'm already dealing less damage, at least for this, because of the critical hit chance being reduced by 15%. So it's just this bonus of the pool of blood with the additional Rift Progress Orb versus automatic critical hit. Oh no. Yeah, automatic critical hit against incapacitated and the extra attack speed. And then this would be probably 25% increased damage reduction, as well as the Ring of Fire versus the movement speed and the extra damage versus lots of enemies. Give it a shot. Of course, the cold skill damage doesn't help. But then again, this also had cold skill damage, so... The other one that I have does not have cold skill, but all it does is collect risk progress orbs, which, a little nice, but I think I'd just rather have the extra one. Try this. Maybe just for this one time, I'll just try and kill everything, or I'll stop a lot to kill things. See how that works. That's the other thing I wanted to do. I guess that's it. I think I was thinking of Bane of the Stricken, but I thought there was one other thing I was looking to do. Let me change this over to %25 less damage for 5 seconds after casting teleport. Try that. Right, that pool of blood increases damage done to elites. So it's only effective against elites. This ring of fire, I think, kills everything. Doesn't say, but it appears to kill everything. So this, I kind of really got to save for elites, if possible. Let's try 114.
Done.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
I need healing. Still waiting.
I don't get it.
Need more time. Didn't see that coming, did you? Your defenses are nothing. Need more time. I don't have enough arcane
Got
power.
both.
Not ready yet.
For fixing my friend.
Need more time. Your brain awaits. Not ready yet.
Am I gonna lose it? Where is it?
Still waiting.
I lost it.
Not ready yet. I'm just warming up. Need more time. I need arcane power. Still waiting. Need more time. Your defenses are nothing. Not ready yet. Need more arcane power. Still waiting.
There you go. I don't know.
Need more time. I'm unstoppable. Not ready yet.
I don't want the pool of blood now. There it is.
Still waiting.
Anytime now!
Not ready yet. I don't have enough arcane power.
was going on?
I'm so good, I astound myself.
I don't get it.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Probably just about the worst Rift Guardian I could have gotten from it. probably just about the worst. The worst guy I could have, worst Rift Guardian I could have fought, because he just jumps all over the place and gets out of the way of my,
Let's see the gem.
gets out of the range of my energy twisters.
I am returning to town.
He's physical damage, so my esoteric alteration is useless. He's short range, so my Halo of Carini I gotta keep moving out of the way.
Well fought, Nephilim.
But I don't know, even
My old masters could see me now.
those elites were not dying, or even coming close to dying, even in the Pool of Blood, and like in the Ring of Fire. I don't know. They just weren't dying. I don't think so. The Ring of Fire I think is just too small of an area. So they just move out of there, and then they're not taking any damage. Yeah, I don't think either one of them helped. And the other thing the issue that comes up is killing 50 enemies has sort of like a not cooldown time, but you have to kill an enemy within, I don't know what it is, 10 seconds or something like that. So I know I lost 40 some, I think it was 45 stacks at one point, just because I didn't kill one enemy within 10 seconds. I lost them there. And they take an extra 150% damage. But the problem with this build that I found is you just can't target with Energy Twister. So you put one up. If the enemy isn't within this area, if he's just slightly out of that area, not taking any damage. And has to be within range within this somewhere. So if I put one up here and the enemy comes over here, well, obviously he's not going to take him any damage. And the only way to really truly deal big damage is by stacking these up, your energy twisters up, having 3 of them merge with each other, and then you got like 3 together. So I mean, it's nice to have them all over the place. But like none of them are merged. I mean, that's great against a field of a lot of enemies, but if you're just fighting one or something like that, it's like it's just too tough to target him.
Such a brave soul. What a steal. Ooh,
I can't
that's
carry
nice.
anymore.
Can I have it back?
I mean, it might be nice if, let's say, I had like 5 of them up in this area here. If he happens to be touching all 5, or even just 3 or 2, if he's standing like right there, technically being hit by all 3, I don't think he's taking damage from all 3. I think he's just taking damage from 1. I could be wrong about that. Oh, another one. I gotta get rid of this too. I gotta get rid of that. Look at that after. Another broken promises. If you didn't deal 25% less damage, this would be good, I think. But, you know, against a Rift Guardian, you're not. This is going to be virtually useless. Matter of fact, it's going to hurt you because you're not going to be killing enemies unless it happens to summon up a whole bunch of enemies that you can kill. And even so, even if he does, you've got to kill them within a certain amount of time. Otherwise, you lose all your stacks. You're more or less probably guaranteed to lose all your stacks against a Rift Guardian. You know, I would think, unless you happen to bring out the Rift Guardian immediately. And immediately a pool of blood forms. But even so, it's only going to last 15 seconds. You're only doing 150% more damage. And this Ring of Fire, I don't know. It's nice, it's just the area of effect is just too small. You just can't hit the enemies. Especially if you've got, like, you know, 4 or 5 elite pack, you know, you might be hitting 1 or 2. I do think I was messing up, though. I think I should have been using my teleport and slow time more to gain that bonus to damage and damage reduction. Either way, I don't think either one of them are good. This needs to do more damage, or they need to take away that thing you deal 25% less damage, or increase the cooldown. Forget the cooldown. Just make it 50 enemies. And they need to increase the radius of that Ring of Fire. Because of those things, I just think that this is just not worth it. And that's obviously no good for me. Well, back to the critical hit, and the critical hit is not just critical hit, but it's also attack speed. So this might be nice. 50% chance to freeze enemies. Cold skills. So it would be 50% chance to freeze. That's more or less a 50% chance to do critical hit damage. And an extra 20% to frozen enemies. Or don't bother with that and instead just go for the attack speed. I'm going to stick with the attack speed.
prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
I'm just gonna stick with the movement speed and try and get to the next elite or pylon faster. I wish it was something better, but especially something better that would help me deal with a Rift Guardian, but I just don't see. This I'm almost guaranteed to have 15% reduced damage against a Rift Guardian. So I just gotta play with the movement speed. Just gotta play with the movement speed, get to the pylons and the elites faster. And that reminds me, I'm gonna change this back to wormhole. Teleport twice. So now it's attack speed, critical hit. I'm still not seeing anything great though. Too bad, because slow time was pretty good. Has always been a pretty good build for me. I mean, I could trade this in for, let's say, Unity. Convention the element in for Unity. I'd be losing that 50%. It's got org yields. And I got this. So that's how this is a little bit more defensive. So therefore I don't need the esoteric alteration. This I do use esoteric alteration. I've got Captain Crimson with this, so maybe I'm a little more defensive in that respect. Okay, I forgot. 8% damage reduction for each Hydra head alive. 10 Hydra heads alive is 80% damage reduction. This, I've only got 60% damage reduction. Do got a little bit more because it gains the effect of every rune. So I got enemies deal 25% less damage. Reminds me, I wanted to do that too. I've got damage reduction from this. I should be at least somewhat comparable, and I've got this channeling 2% armor for each stack. I lost that armor when I took that shard out. I got a bonus to armor in just about every one of my items. I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. That resist all I could probably do better with this gem. I think that bonus, 280% bonus to armor because of the dexterity, they would probably be better than the resist all. But that's not the game winner. Try another one, same thing, 114, but I'm not seeing it. Here we go.
Done.
Enemies of the myth surround.
Get to that next elite. What elite?
I'm weak. Your defenses are nothing.
I don't get it! How am I dying? And how is he way out there?
Not ready yet.
I don't understand how I'm dying. I don't understand. Everything is just going to be physical, isn't it? I mean, everything. Oh, come on. I still think there's something wrong. There's still something I'm doing wrong or something.
Still waiting.
I don't know. Still think there's something wrong. I shouldn't be that off defensively.
Your defenses are nothing. Health returns.
I don't care. It just doesn't make any sense. I'll get it!
Dare attack me? Not ready yet. Health returns.
Alright, it's about the worst one I can get. Come on!
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Well,
I may be
oh,
able to help you.
sucks. I really just thought this build would have
I'm
done better
skilled
than
at
this.
clarifying gems.
I guess the difference comes with the shards. The shards for...
I need to go back.
Well, okay. I can't... I guess I can't... I can't completely say that.
Well fought.
I don't have an ancient legendary weapon. I can't really compare it to Typhon, Hydra. I don't have an ancient legendary weapon. This boosts up cold skills, so I'm missing out damage on both of those things. So can't really necessarily say
Anything
it's
could happen.
not as good as Typhon, but the way it stands, the way it is right now, it's not as good as Typhon. And it's only slightly less better than Firebird. Slightly less than Firebirds, I guess. Pants.
What? I didn't even know I had that
I
thing.
can't pick up anything else.
Might be interesting to try this with 9. Pretty good. Might be interesting to try it with Arcane Orb. Although the advantage I think of Arcane Orb is I think I'll be able to hit more precisely, whereas with this really can't. You know, I got energy twisters up, but are they doing damage? Are the enemies near the energy twisters?
You look like you could use a new item of, Don't forget, luck always changes. What?
I can't
I
carry
didn't
anymore.
even know I had that thing.
I just realized something. I could take off Ring of Regeneration. Get rid of this. Put on Unity. Damage-wise, that would help me out by keeping my squirty necklace. Alright, how long have I been recording for? Hour and 44 minutes. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch this over. I'm gonna switch my Ring of Royal Grandeur over to Unity and see if that helps. I'll be right back.